Good afternoon. My name is Robert Price. I'm the Homicide Lieutenant for the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. I want to provide an update to the 2020 homicide of Lesly Palacio. On August 30th, 2020, Lesly's family members contacted the LVMPD to report her missing. They told the missing persons detective they had last heard from her in the early hours of August 29th. Foul play was quickly suspected, and the homicide section took over the investigation. On September 9th, Lesly's body was located in a desert near the Valley of Fire. Through the course of our investigation, detectives gathered enough evidence to name Erick Rangel-Ibarra as a suspect in Lesly's murder. During the investigation, detectives determined Erick had fled to Mexico. With the help of the U.S. Marshals, we were able to locate and arrest Erick in Mexico on July 11th of 2024. Today, almost 5 years to the day, Erick has been extradited back to Las Vegas and will stand trial for Lesly's murder. We would like to thank the U.S. Marshals Service, the FBI, the Clark County District Attorney's Office, and the Mexican authorities for their assistance in bringing Erick back to Las Vegas. While we can never bring complete closure to Lesly's family, we hope this is a step closer of getting the resolution that family deserves. And with that, I'll turn it over to the U.S. Marshal, Gary Schofield, and he can talk about the extradition process.
Good afternoon. My name is Gary Schofield, S-C-H-O-F-I-E-L-D. I'm the United States Marshal for the District of Nevada. Lesly was 22 years old when she was killed. Since her murder, there has been a relentless pursuit of Ibarra to bring him to face justice. This pursuit involved the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, the Nevada State Police, the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the United States Department of State, U.S. Marshals in Nevada, and U.S. Marshals stationed in Mexico. During our pursuit, we found he had left Las Vegas. We then tracked him to Mexico. Our partners in Mexico worked with us relentlessly to find and arrest him. A short time ago, the United States Marshals brought the pursuit to an end when we brought Ibarra back from Mexico to Las Vegas. He is now in the custody of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. On behalf of the United States of America, we would like to thank the Mexican government for their partnership in the pursuit of fugitives, and in specific this fugitive. Our Mexican law enforcement partners do this work with us every day and very trying and at great risk to them, and we owe them a debt of gratitude for working with us to bring this individual into custody. Since 1789, the United States Marshals have been and will continue to pursue fugitives from justice. The U.S. Marshals Fugitive Task Force in Nevada is composed of 18 agencies, to include the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department and the Nevada State Police. This task force since this year, January, has made 700 plus arrests of fugitives, to include 17 wanted for murder. And within the last half hour, another individual was arrested for murder that had fled into Las Vegas from another state. We hope that this arrest of this fugitive will bring a measure of peace to the family and friends that to this day treasure the life that Lesly lived.
And with that, we'll open up for a couple questions. Just remember that it is still an active, ongoing investigation. There'll be some things that we won't be able to talk about in the case. So,
have you been in contact with the Palacio family, and what is their response to this?
Well, we have been in contact with them. We actually spoke to the Palacio family's lawyer, family lawyer, which she made contact with the mother, and they're very happy of it.
I know the extradition took a little bit over a year. Could you elaborate a little bit on why it takes that amount of time and the difficulty of that?
Gary.
The question is, why does it take so long? It's a negotiation between two sovereign governments. So we work with the Mexican authorities, we work with the U.S. authorities. That's why the Department of State is involved. This actually moved pretty quick. I know there are questions about other extraditions out of Mexico. I won't answer those, but that is the process that occurs when we're doing this. We are very thankful that in Mexico we enjoy a very strong relationship with the Mexican government and the Mexican authorities that work with us to bring fugitives into justice on both sides of the border.
And kind of when exactly was he extradited back, and kind of he delved into the charges he's facing?
Go ahead, sir.
He was extradited back and landed back in the United States within this afternoon. I sent deputies down to Mexico, U.S. Marshals, went down there. They took this individual into custody, released him to us. We then transported him. How we do that, we don't really talk about. And when he got back on American soil, we then brought him over and released him into the custody of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department. It's a complex choreography that occurs on any given day that we do this hundreds and hundreds of times throughout this country and within the state. We owe it to make sure that we go out and find these individuals and bring them back to face justice.
And I with the Las Vegas Review-Journal. Lesly was loved by so many people in the city. You guys didn't allow this case to go cold. What does it say about the police department that you guys were aggressively trying to find her?
I would just say this, that we pursue every case, every day, no matter how old that case is. We have cold cases going back to the 1950s that we still haven't forgotten about. So the family can rest assured that if we can find a suspect, locate a suspect, and arrest a suspect, we will. We have currently, year to date, we have like a 94.5% solve rate. Last year, we ended up with a 97.62. That should just tell the public that Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department, under our current sheriff, we have relentless follow-up, and we will catch the person who's the suspect in these crimes.
Is he in custody at CCDC right now?
He is currently getting booked in CCDC right now, yes, sir.
Has this case opened up any more questions with the relationship of the father in this case?
No more question. I mean, we know how the father participated in this case, and he was charged with those crimes. And he pled guilty to those crimes and served his sentence. So, yes, sir. Back in the back. Oh, go. Good. All right, we're good. All right. All right. With that, we'll go ahead and take off. Thank you. Yeah, so.
Can you rerun the video?